Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Grim560 playing my favorite game, Future Fight. Usually I start this off when the thing is loading so that you know I'm getting into it, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it's like to rank up somebody to tier 2. I've already got Daisy, Daredevil, and well, Doctor Strange comes at tier 2. He's just not leveled up. You gotta work through his levels, but it didn't take long to do Daisy because she has a lot of missions where you can get a lot of her stuff, a lot of biometrics, and when it got down to crunch time where I needed more biometrics, I made sure to use the biometrics, the 20 biometrics a day to help out, whatever. So I knew she was going to be, well, I didn't know. I thought I was going to get Black Bolt up first, but he's got like one story mission full of full biometrics. There may be others, but they haven't even been open yet. So it's not easy, because in order for you to rank them up, to get them up to tier 2, this is how you know they're tier 2, because in the upper left corner of their profile, you'll see that there's a blue dot, and the actual profile is different. It's gray as compared to black. You see the gray background behind their face and stuff like that, whereas this blue and black is for normal. She's the next one I need to get up, but in order for you to take a person to advance, you need to have upgrade your mastery and gear to max to advance your character. So you can't use an advanced ticket until you have 6-star mastery, right? Those red 6 stars, and that your gear is maxed out. That's here, just these 4 gears. The max you can get at this level, at your level that you're on, the normal level, is 20. And then you'll get more stuff from there. So for her, I've only got 20 biometrics, which isn't a lot. I've been stockpiling this shit because you need this. But once you get past level 15, I'm gonna show you. Once you get past level 15 or plus 15 with your gear, then you can then you start using biometrics to upgrade your gear. So let's see who is not at past level 15 on certain things right now. Who's not? Okay, so for Lincoln Campbell example, as you notice, in order to get to level 15, I got to increasingly use more of the gear up kits and the dimension debris. But once I hit level 15, then biometrics comes into play, and then you use way less of these. You use like 2 or 3 of these, and like 2 or 3 biometrics to keep ranking them up. But it's harder to rank up your gear or max out your gear once you get past 15. It's a lot harder, especially when you're low on biometrics, money, things like that. This turns into auto upgrade when you get to the 15. When you get past level 15, or when you get to level 15, this turns to auto upgrade instead of max upgrade. When you're not at level 15, max upgrade is doing what it can to take all this shit and max you out to level 15. That's basically what that means. And I'm not gonna max him out just yet. He's at 5 stars. I'm not gonna max out his gear until I get him to 6 stars, which means I'll have to get more biometrics for him. He's at 5. He needs another 100 and 300, 200 and some odd, 206 biometrics. But he's got enough missions. And I think I've showed this to you before, that when you click on the face of the person in this area, when you see a plus sign above their face, this shows you where you can get the biometrics for that person, which mission, which mode, things like that. Anyway, so with that said, we come to my man, good old Captain America. Look, he's got 2 of these left, and that shit's been hard to get. I'll get it though. She's got to get up. But look at good old Cap. I just maxed out his gear. Alright, so look. Oh yeah, what was I was saying? See, here it says auto upgrade. Auto upgrade just takes as much of these as possible, or as much of these as the game will allow you, randomly throws them into the pot for this, and hopefully, you know, you can get a multiplier. Whenever you're upgrading stuff, everything gains experience, and then they give you multipliers sometimes, which helps to increase the amount of experience you're getting for less of this. All right, the normal standard is you need 3 biometrics, 5 gear up kits, and 3 once you get to a certain point, you'll need a certain amount of biometrics, gear up kits, and these. And this doesn't really go up too much. It starts off at 1, then it goes to 2, then it goes to 3, and then this whole thing changes when I'm about to show you. This whole thing changes, okay? But let's say for some reason it takes you 5 tries to get from level 19 of master of your gear to max it out at 20, right? And it shows you the progress of each part of your gear that's maxed out right here. So as you can see, the progress here is 50%. Another 50% would get me to 19, and I haven't done these other 2. All right, probably because I ran out of biometrics. And she doesn't have any story missions. I'm surprised they don't have just plain old story missions, or just missions you can just run through and gain the biometrics of all these extra characters they've thrown in. Or there's very few characters whose biometrics are in there. And this, so you know, the story mode, they made it, I believe, before they had, you know, before a lot of the characters they brought in and stuff. But you know, they're preparing for new stuff from Marvel. But anyway, if I touch auto upgrade, it could go, I've seen them use as much as 5 to go all the way from 0 to, so I've seen them use as much as 1 to go from 0 to 100 real quick. Because there's a multiplier. There'll be like maybe an 18x multiplier, which is like, you know, like a sweet bonus it gives you, but you don't get it all the time. It's random. You never know when you're going to get it. And I've seen them go as high as 19 or 20. So that means 19 times this. Let's say they used 15. So it'll be 15 times 3, which is 45. 15 times 5, which is 75. And then another 45 out of here to max just one of these up to 20, from 19 to 20. It can get up there, and it could take a while for you to get there. But, you know, with patience and time, you'll get there. Now, good old Captain America. I've ranked all these, maxed all this gear out. He's ready to move on. He is ready to move on. Now, there's 2 ways to move on. Oh, let me show you what it looks like inside. Once you get to level 20, then you start dealing with Odin's blessings. So all these missions that they have showing that's happening in Asgard and stuff, you start getting all those Odin things to equip your, this is a Uru. So you can equip the Uru with different things, but I have to get to level 60 in order to equip anything. That blows. I'm at level 54 right now, but it's taking a while. When I first upgraded Daisy to tier 2, she was my first official character. I upgraded to tier 2. Yo, honestly, I was at like level 40, maybe 41, 42, something. But if you're playing the game at certain times, you can if you're playing the game during certain peak times, you can gain more experience, more gold, and things like that for less energy. So that includes shield experience. So I believe on the East Coast for me, it's from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then on the West Coast, or anyway up to the West Coast, it's, you know, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So you gotta get up extra early if you're on the West Coast side to actually fucking do this shit. So I'm glad I'm on the East. Anyway, so once I get to level 60, I can equip these little Urus, and they all have different abilities: skill cooldown, attack speed up, critical damage, critical rate, energy defense. I got all these different energy defenses. I don't know how these are, but they kind of remind me of the crystals, of the ISO 8 crystals, and the cards, where these things can be ranked up individually. As you can see, they're 2 stars, 3 stars, things like that. These can be ranked up. So this is what people are doing, or you can convert them to, but this is what people are doing, using once they get to tier 2 and they're maxing out their characters. you know what I mean? Then they, they use this, but they have to be at level 60 to use any of these. That's shield level 60. Not the character level has to be 60. It's shield level 60, which is cool because then that kind of puts you, they're not as much of an advantage as you are, and that's a good thing to do. The good thing to do is when you're on the timeline battles, or you can't really do it for the battle world because you can't really see who you're fighting against until you load it up. On a timeline battle, you can see who you're fighting against. You can take the name, go into the friends, into your friends request screen, whatever, where you can go and you can actually type in a person's name, that write down the name and type it in, right? And then you'll see the person, you'll see all their gear, you'll see their profile level, you'll see not all their gear, yeah, you'll see their gear, because you can actually look into their list of characters, who they have and who's upgraded. Some people got massive amounts of people upgraded. Maybe they've been waiting to get them and stuff like that, but I have and they've advanced. You can see everything about the person you're about to fight, so you know whether it's a good idea to fight them or not. There's been times where I've had fights in timeline battle where the characters looked like they matched up to mine, because we all had, like, maybe he had 2 tier 2 characters, the person I'm fighting against, he had 2 tier 2 characters, and I had 2, and we all had the same max level, and it looked like I could fight one person against another, and like it would match up and I would win. But then this person will ultimately win because their tier 2 characters are just more stronger than mine. So, alright, so 2 ways you can advance. When you advance, you can advance with you can advance by putting up $2.5 million, having 150 of these, 300 of these, 800 of those, which is hard to get, 80 of those, or you can use the advancement tickets. I got 3 left. I just used one a few days ago for Daredevil. Alright, so I'm just going to use this one. Now, every time I tried to use these before, it said, cannot equip this to any character. And the reason why is because I didn't have the gear maxed out. But now that his gear is maxed out, it's time to upgrade him. Let me upgrade. And this is being changed. And the advancement tickets are the easiest way of doing it, because you don't need material and gold in order to rank the person up. And you can get advancement tickets in so many different ways. You can purchase them with cash. Look at that. He looks so good. Look at that. Cap. Yes. And he gets a new, I think this is what, leadership? Oh, this is a passive, this is a passive thing. Activation rate when heroic fury is used applies itself. Super armor. Okay. So when I use heroic fury, which is one of his skills, look at that. Give me that. Money. 200,000. Thank you. I'll take that. Money. Who's next to go up on this? Oh, let me see. Look at that. Give me that money. Alright, so the next person to go up. So now that I got him here, look at his damage. Combat power went up immensely. He was at 95,000. They got 55,000 more points of combat damage. Let's see. Mind resist. Should I upgrade? Why did I give him that? I can't take that back. You just have to keep that cap. So now he's ready to go. Now I have 3 characters that I have ranked tier 2. I have 4, but I don't really count Doctor Strange because they brought him in like that as tier 2, and there's nothing I can really do about that shit. But Starks could be ready to go. He's not far. I should be fucking with him. He doesn't have any biometrics, but his is easy to get. And I can reset because of my VIP level, I can reset the biometrics on each level, which costs crystals. It costs too many crystals, honestly. They really could knock that down. Just to reset the biometrics, it shouldn't even be 100 crystals. It should be like 15 or 20. You know what I mean? If you can only do it once a day, why give us all these damn crystals? Why take away all those crystals? Or use gold. 20 crystals or 200,000 gold. Some areas where they have crystals that you could use, they could use gold, because you'll be sitting on a surplus of gold. And you're like, yeah, I want to spend it, but honestly, I can't spend it on anything because I can't get past a certain level. There's so many different walls in this game that you can hit. It's insane. But Yeah, I think I might work on him next. If I can't get him up there, I think I might work on him. He'll be the easiest one. He's not gonna be there yet, and she'll be the easiest one. I got 124 biometrics for her. I'm surprised I'm not working on this shit right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, she's got to be okay. Yeah, I gotta get her to 6 stars, and that's the crazy thing. She's only at 5. All right, so you know I'm gonna get it there. I'm gonna get them there. But Cap is level. Cap, look at this. The almighty Captain. Yes, in the front too, and he's got more power than. Hold on. Cap has more power than this nigga and her. That's dope. I'm not mad at him. Not mad at all. That's a beautiful thing, Cap. That's a beautiful. I gotta get him a different outfit now that he's level 2. Save up for a different outfit. Yeah, Cap. Yeah, Cap. About to show these niggas how it's done, Cap. You ain't gonna be getting your ass handed to you like that and the thing anymore. Do I have anything that needs to go up the level? Where is the Fury? Okay, Heroic Fury is this thing. How much does it cost to upgrade this? 288? I think I'll do these later. But I think that's the next thing. Oh, you need to be upgraded, bro. That's why you getting your ass whipped. I think when I go through the co-op play and I start building up a lot of money and I get a few million gold coins, I think I'm gonna just come in here and upgrade instead of spending on ISO weight, shit like that. I think I'm just gonna come here. His ISO weight is dope. His ISO weights are dope. I need to upgrade that one. These 2. Get these Jones. Get all these 3 Jones to be at least 5 stars. Her ISO weight is dope. And she's got 2 sets. Animal Instinct and Power Symbiote. Which one is better? All attack, max HP, critical rate, critical speed. I'm just going through shit here. I know you guys are like, well, he's done. You know, turn the fucking thing off. Max HP, all defense, critical. This is cool. This is what I should be using, and this is the ISO weight set I should be using in timeline battle. But this one seems to be a lot stronger. This one seems to be stronger because they have more 6-star ones in here. But these are only. This is just for critical. That's just critical. This is critical, critical. And I think I only had to do that because of the set bonus. And she's got the attack. Alright, whatever. It's cool. Yeah, I'm ready to go. My homie Cap, look. Hey, he's on this team. If you want to put your ass as a leader. Yeah. No, I like his leadership on there. Because he's got critical rates and critical damages are up. And it's a 30% activation rate. And this is just all. Oh, wait. Okay, when dodging. And then she's got... Okay, I get you. I get it. I know one thing. She looks just like the girl from the show. From the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. And that... Oh, that chick is so fine. That bitch is bad. Oh, my God. Every time I see that girl on TV, I'm like, oh, my God, yo, you are fucking insanely beautiful. 10% chance when attacking. Nah, see. This is why I either like his or Captain America's. Captain America, his leadership, Captain America's leadership increases everybody's HP, which honestly, you know, the more HP a character has, the longer, technically, the longer it's going to take to beat them, especially if they're a strong character. All right, so that's it. Me showing you guys how I ranked up Captain America from tier 1 to tier 2. I didn't do a video like this yet, but you know, I gotta put all these videos up. You feel me?